Now this is where it gets extremely juicy. For even if it were a question of that obedience which is concretely due to divine faith, this obedience should not be limited to truths expressly defined by decrees of ecumenical councils or of the Roman pontiffs of this apostolic see, but must extend also to truths which by the ordinary magisterium of the church spreads throughout the world, are transmitted as divinely revealed, and therefore by the common and universal consent of Catholic theologians are held to be matters of faith. Okay. We have it right there. So, when you have those Catholic theologians, by their universal and common consent, holding things to be matters of the faith, it is as this previous thing, the decrees of ecumenical councils, Roman pontiffs of this apostolic see. Because, and if you want to get into a bit of and I'll Father Ripperger, this is kind of what I'm going to be going off of his work on the consensus of the fathers and theologians. Very helpful. In there, he quotes a certain author who gives 10 reasons why, and I'll be going into that. But the main reason why is based on the fact that they represent the ordinary magisterium of the church. So that's going to be the ordinary teaching function of the church through her bishops and teachers. So to say that, so just as if you had every single bishop of the world hold something to be a matter of faith, if you have every single bishop in the world for centuries that does that, it would be something which is of the faith. Now, it's the same way with the schools, because this is promised under Christ's promise to the church that the gates of hell will not prevail against us. The indefectibility of the church would be put into question if we said that the common and universal consent of Catholic theologians could be wrong. That's why. That's the reasoning which is underpinning this. So we have to assent to the consent of Catholic theologians. And this is very important from what the video I had the other day when it comes to Palomism. The fact that it is the common and universal consent of Catholic theologians that the teachings of Palamos are heretical and that they depart from the faith. So you would have to severely question the indefectibility of the church if for centuries the Holy Spirit let every single priest ever be taught by these schools that something is heretical and it's actually licit to be held. You would seriously have to question the indefectibility of the church if you're going to entertain that position.